Hey guys, it's always good to get together. It's a beautiful day outside. Football is over. Well, it was always over when the Cowboys lost, but and we got a lot of good things to tell you today and a great speaker today. I hope you all will enjoy that and a lot of fun things coming. So we always like to give thanks to our Creator to be together today. So today, our chaplain, our chamber chaplain, Mr. Gary Kurkowski, is traveling, so he has provided me with a video. So if y'all watch, and we'll just follow along here. I haven't seen it, so.
Good morning, Fulshear, Katy Chamber, for Commerce. Gary here with Rhino Pest Protection. I'm going to pray with you here in a second, but I want to apologize for not being here with you this morning. We are actually, my wife and I are in Colorado Springs, dropping off my daughter's truck. She just came back from a missions trip of 3 months in Cambodia, so we're going to spend some time with her. But before I pray, I do want to read a couple of passages to you. Who remembers that song, "What Does Love Got to Do with It?" You go. What's love got to do with it? We all remember that song by Tina Turner. Let me say this. Everything has to do with love. So let me read it real fast and then we're going to pray, okay? So, within you is divine love in all varied expressions, joy that overflows, peace that subdues, patience that endures, kindness in action, a life full of virtue, faith that prevails, gentleness of heart, and strength of spirit. All of that is inside of you because of love. Let me read one more and then we're going to pray. It says, all three things that remain, faith, hope, and love, yet love surpasses them all. So all of these, let love be the beautiful prize in which you run. Let me remind you, everything that you do should be in love. With you're an employer to an employee, you should treat them with love and respect and care for them. Employee to the employer, you should respect them and walk in love in everything you do, everything that you do. All that we do should be done in love with our community, the people that we surround ourselves with, the work that we do. Everything is in love unto others and unto Him. And so I just encourage you, especially with this Valentine's week, that we walk in love every single day. And everybody that we come in contact with, every situation, be in love, because that's what we're called to do, is walk in love with one another. So let me pray for you, and we'll get started today. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for your goodness. We thank you for everything that you do for us. Thank you that you first loved us before we loved anybody else. And I thank you for the people and the businesses represented here in the Fulshear Chamber, that they are prosperous, that everything that they set their hand to prospers, that they're healthy, they're wealthy, and they're wise. Give them witty ideas beyond their years and job descriptions, Father, that you lead them and guide them and direct them. I thank you for the chamber staff, that they are strong, obedient individuals, that Don and Rachel and Tal have wisdom, that they know how to lead us and guide us and direct us as the Fulshear Katy Chamber for Commerce. Thank you for the board, that they are led by you and directed by you, that everything that they do set their hand to prosper. Thank you for a great morning. Thank you that we have a great time, that we love one another, that we fellowship, and everything that we say and do glorifies you. In Jesus' name, amen. Have a great day, everybody.
Amen. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, give it up for Gary. He could hear you. He could hear you. Yes. Is Ophelia here? Where's my patriot? Where's my little patriot? Where she is. Ophelia, come on around this way. This way. Come on, all the way around here. Or we can come down here to the microphone. Would you grab right here. Do you want to come up? All right, come on around. She wants to be on stage. Ophelia is the daughter of the Vargases, and give her a round of applause when she comes up here. Happy Valentine's Day. There she is. Yay. Just get here in the light. Right there, it's good. She is not shy. I tell you, last 4th of July, she did the entire preamble to the Constitution, and it was phenomenal. So she's here today, and she wants to lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance. Is that okay, Dina? This is our special. All right, so you got Dina. So you ready to do this? You know all the words and everything, right? All right, here you go.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let's go. Let's go. Greg, thank you so much. All right, high five. You can hang out here with me if you want, or you can go back and sit with your mom. What do you want to do? You want to stay here? Okay. No, she wants to stay here for a minute. So what's next, Ophi? She's our guest speaker today, by the way. Sam, you've been bumped. You've been bumped. But next, we want to also say thank you to, I forgot my agenda today, so I'm going by memory. As Humble Grounds, thank you very much to them for the coffee, and they did prepare the breakfast, so God bless them at Humble Grounds. They're fantastic. Yeah, how about that? And then it's say Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
And what was it? I can't remember. There was some famous actor, never worked with kids or animals. And then second off is our breakfast is being sponsored today by the Spa at Bella Piazza. And I know, yes. And full transparency, I look better today because I had a facial there. Don't I look good? Yeah, okay. And so with that, is Carla here? Carla, do you want to come down and say something about the spa? Because that is a privilege that you have when you get to sponsor. So here's Carla Lynn, everybody. And she is the chair of our board of directors as well. So leading the chamber, very good. So,
good morning, lovely people. I just want to tell you thank you. We are honored to be able to sponsor the breakfast today. And a little bit about the spa. We opened a few months ago. We have a premier luxury spa. You don't have to go to the gallery anymore, basically. And we try to keep it at affordable prices. So if you want to come by for a tour, let me know. I'll be glad to give you a glass of champagne or a mimosa and give you a tour around. We have Himalayan salt loungers. They're slightly heated, so that helps protect you and give you negative ions that it releases in the air, so it'll actually help your upper respiratory system. We have infrared dry saunas. We have steam rooms. All this goes along with if you get a massage or facial and hot tubs. You get to use all those facilities at the same time. So come by and see us. We're right here at 1093 in Katy Gaston, right behind Brass Tap.
Thank you so much, Carla. And we also have a couple of door prizes here, but it's a wonderful spa, and we appreciate the sponsorship. And if you would like to be a breakfast sponsor, reach out to Tal or any one of us. We'll get you hooked up with that. Also, make sure I do this right. Pledge video. Oh, in the spirit of giving, I did overlook this. My friend Rob Cross shared with me a nice video, and I thought this is one of those feel-good videos. And on Valentine's Day, After Fat Tuesday, Ash Wednesday, all this stuff. But, sometimes we got to kind of center ourselves and come back to what it's all about. Wouldn't you think, Rob? Amen. Rob has a book. He was one of our guest speakers one time called Flip Your Thinking. And this video actually helps you flip your thinking a little bit. So think of this video as, from your perspective, as a business owner, an employee, or just in your daily lives, how you might be a little more kind going forward. So if you don't mind, let's play that video. Thank you.
Author and speaker Barbara Glanz told a story about Johnny. He was a young man with Down syndrome who made a simple choice that profoundly changed the entire culture of an organization. Barbara received a call from this 19-year-old bagger who told his story. This is what he said.
I didn't think I could do anything special for our customers. After all, I'm just a bagger. Then I had an idea. Every night after work, I'd come home and find a thought for the day. If I can't find a saying I like, I just think one up.
So he collected his thoughts for the day, and his dad helped him copy and print them out and cut them into sticky note-sized papers. He brought them to work the next day, and
When I finish bagging someone's groceries, I put my thought for the day in their bag and say, "Thanks for shopping with us."
now imagine, as trivial as some might consider this job, Johnny chose to create something of value to others. He chose to have an impact. Almost a month later, Barbara received a call from the store manager.
When I was making my rounds today, I found Johnny's checkout line was 3 times longer than anyone else's. It went all the way down the frozen food aisle. So I quickly announced, "We need more cashiers, get more lanes open," as I tried to get people to change lanes. But no one would move.
Nobody budged. Nope, it's okay. We want Johnny's thought for the day. Months later, the manager called Barbara again. "Johnny has transformed our store," he said. "Whenever the floral department has a broken flower, they find an elderly woman or a young girl and they pin that flower on them. It's the little things. And it's a lot of fun creating memories, and
Our customers are talking about us. They're coming back and bringing their friends.
all because Johnny chose to make a difference." And it's not about the act of service as much as it is about the intent of the heart, the love for folks. Johnny the Bagger is a giant in the scheme of life. Oh yeah, he bags groceries, but far above that, he makes a small yet significant difference in the life of others. And I assure you, that difference ripples to others, and still to others. You employers, work to create an environment, a stage if you will, that invites your employees to do and be their best. When you allow your employees to come out and dance, so to speak, let me tell you, so will dance your bottom line. Husbands and wife, aim to actively prop up your partner to be everything they are and everything they aspire to be. Fulfillment will carry you to places you've only dreamt. And parents, let go. Applaud your children, giving them unconditional encouragement and love to soar, baby, in their lane, not in yours. And whatever your craft or hobby or commerce, make a difference. Position your efforts to further others. I assure you, you'll watch magic happen in your own life, right before your eyes. Flip your thinking. It's not about what you do for a living. It's about what you do for others. To get, you give. It's simple. No matter what your profession, turn it into service to others. Make a difference. Step outside your cookie cutter schedule and choose to further the life of another. As one of my mentors, Zig Ziglar, said, "You can have everything in life you want if you will just help others get what they want." Thanks, Zig. And thanks, Johnny.
I know that's right.
How about that? How about that? Thank you so much, Rob. We appreciate it, and I'm glad you're here this morning. This is Rob. If you want to meet him after the show, he'll be happy to help you out and learn to flip your thinking. But doesn't that make a lot of sense? Be of service. That's what you're all here for, in business for. If you could just be in service, you'll see all the profits you ever need. And that's what we're talking about today with Sam, is how do you be more profitable? And probably a mindset of being service-minded, it'll just come. It will. I mean, I just happen to know Deb Ambrosi. I mean, she helped my mom, and talk about service. All of you have that mindset, and it's fantastic. I often say, if you want to be successful, you need to be Buc-ee's clean and Chick-fil-A service. I don't know why that just makes sense to me. If it makes sense to you, use it. But it's consistency, and it really is. It's always true. Speaking of Buc-ee's clean and no, sorry, our guide. No, everybody reads this in Buc-ee's, right? This is our guide, ladies and gentlemen, the Fulshear Community Guide. It is not a magazine. It is a guide, and it has all kinds of things of new people moving to the area. In case you haven't noticed, the traffic is getting pretty crazy out there, but that means a lot of people are moving this way. We're upwards of 37,000 people just in Fulshear alone. God forbid, I don't know what the rest of the area is, but that's a number I hesitate to look up. But when you move to an area, you got to know where to go, what to do. So this is sectioned out into different sections for pets, medical, schools, religion, you name it. And if you want a presence in this guide, we're now reserving space for this year's edition that'll come out in End of May. Right. Amy, would you stand up back there? This is Amy Barker Richards. Right there's Amy. Yeah, hi, Amy. Amy is our publisher, our editor, the lady and the genius behind our guide, and she's done a fantastic job. This is going to be found. It is currently in Walmart, Time-Wise, H-E-B, Fiesta. I know I'm missing a few more. Am I? Yeah, and then around town. So it's distributed quite a few ways. So get in there. Now's the time to get that done. Okay, let's make sure I get everything out of here. We do have some special guests in the audience. Frank Foley, candidate. Frank Fraley, candidate for district judge. Where's Frank? Hi, Frank. Good to see you. We really appreciate you being here today, Frank. Thank you so much. Don't judge me yet. All right. Also, Sonny Kalunga, he's a candidate for sheriff here in Fort Bend County. Where's Sonny? He's right back there in the back. Just typical police officer in the back, keeping an eye on everything, right? We appreciate it, and appreciate your years of service as well. Thank you very much. And then, of course, my favorite constable, and I hope yours too, Mr. Constable Chad Norvell. Where's Chad? He's sitting in the back as well. See? We're totally protected. We're covered right here, Chad. Thank you, Chad, for everything you do. And make sure I get everything. Now, if you are visiting today, first off, I want our wranglers. Would our wranglers stand up? And our wranglers are highly important to our chamber. These are the ambassadors, if you will, for our chamber. And thank you, Dina. And they're here to answer questions and get you hooked up or guide you through the headwaters of what the Chamber of Commerce or for Commerce is for and what we do. And so I'm going to have them be on heightened attention right now, because if you're visiting us today, I'd like for you to stand up so we can see who you are and we can target you. No, I mean... Look at all these visitors, wranglers. Oh my goodness. Look at all these visitors. This is super fantastic. Okay. And if you are a first-time member, like you just joined and this is your first meeting, I want you to stand up and give you a round of applause and say thank you for making a great decision to join the Chamber for Commerce. Look at these folks. Okay. Listen. I know we got about 5 minutes. All of you that are first-time members that just joined us, what I want you to do, and I'm going to count on you to do this. This is a test, all right? I want you to come down here, tell us your name and the name of your company. Thank you very much. Maybe a quick tagline and go, because we got a big program. So, Paul, come on, let's start it. If you just joined our chamber, we want to recognize you and say hello. So come on down. It's like Price is Right. And as y'all come down, I will tell you, we're looking in May to do something kind of fun. Instead of a guest speaker, we're going to have sort of a game show. And we're going to pull people's names out of the bucket, and you get a chance to do your 45-minute, 1 minute, or depends which number you pick, 1 minute, 30-minute, 30-second, 1 minute, or 2 minute speech. And it's going to be, what's your deal? Like, let's make a deal. So it's what's your deal? We'll have music. It'll be fun. And what's behind the curtain and all that. So, Paul, I've had your pizza. You know what? Everybody during Super Bowl was heading over to Wingstop, and they were just like a line out the door. I said, I'm going to Round Table Pizza, and they have some of the best wings, and I got all the wings I wanted. Didn't have to wait long. But hopefully there'll be a big, long line out of your place after being in the chamber. So get up there, Paul. Say hello.
Well, hello, Chamber. Thank you, Don and the staff. And my name is Paul Tran. I'm the owner of Round Table Pizza. I don't know if you guys heard about that. It's a West Coast concept. We're bringing it over here, and we're redefining the model. So we specialize in pizzas. We roll our dough fresh every day. Our ingredients goes to the edge, and you'll be satisfied. We have wings, we have cookies, we have twists, salads. And that's all.
It. All right. Hey,
so there's cards
come
in the
here.
back.
Hold these. Real quick, stay right there, because he has a door prize. We got a lot of door prizes. And the first prize for a 12-inch pizza goes to Blake Perkins. And then the twist, where's Blake? Blake, come on down. And the next, and the cinnamon twist, Christina Shivers. Shivers, where's Christina? Right there. Right there, Christina. Run about. Paul, there you go. These two folks are coming to your restaurant right here.
And,
okay.
We have heart-shaped pizzas today, so come on by.
All right. I'll get that last tag in there. You're awesome. I'll tell you, look at the heart-shaped pizzas. All right. It's good for the heart.
Awesome. I'll keep it short. I'm Christian Gomez with Gray Horse Paving. We provide decorative and luxury concrete services, residential and commercial, like patios and driveways. And again, thank you for being here. I've received a warm welcome from the chamber, so I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Glad you're in here. Thank you. I've never heard of luxury concrete. I think that's an amazing thing. Okay.
Hello, my name is Jollery. I am the new owner of Stroll Fullbrook. It's a community magazine that's going to go out to all of the Fullbrook neighborhoods, Fullbrook, Fulshear Creek, and Fulshear Run. So if you're a business that wants to get in front of those beautiful residents, they're getting their first publication in their mailboxes this month. And if you live in one of those neighborhoods and you didn't get a magazine last week, call me.
All right, Jollery, thank you so much. Give me 5 here. All right. No love. Oh, okay.
Hi, everyone. My name's Jeff Murphy. I'm owner of Murphy Advisory Solutions, your CFO on demand. I have 24 plus years experience being a trusted advisor to companies, handling all their finance and accounting back office needs. So if this is something that, what I basically offer to companies is the ability to let you focus in on what you want to be doing, and I can take care of all that finance and accounting back office stuff that you have to take care of.
I thought CFO stood for Chief Fun Officer, but
It can, but there is a business aspect.
I took my second year of accounting, my graduating year from college. Good for you. God bless you. I love it. All right. Welcome to the chamber. Yeah. Give them a round. Yeah.
All right. So good morning, everybody. I'm Joe Mitchell with the Mitchell Group. We do insurance, commercial insurance, and employee benefits. So love to meet everybody eventually.
Thank you, Joe. You've been around. Great to have you in the family. Here's our next family member.
Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. My name is Stephanie Hennigan and I'm a residential realtor with CB&A. I love helping people find their dream homes. I can help you buy, sell, or lease a home, and I help people craft dreams one home at a time. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yes, please.
Good morning, everyone. I'm happy to be here and part of the chamber. My name is Jessica Smith. I'm owner of Distinctive Strokes. I'm a licensed permanent makeup artist, and I've catered a private one-on-one environment for all of the women in the area to come in and get tattoos. So I'm excited to be here.
Well, fantastic. Well, maybe we have a makeup room in the back. You could fix this.
Hey, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. My name is Barty Becker. I am a life health insurance broker based in Fulshear. Been here for about 39 years, married to Susan for 39 plus years. I specialize in, really try to specialize in Medicare, helping people understand their options. Thank you.
Oh, I got to tell you, hang on a second. He just said Medicare. I just want to let you know, I just got my Medicare card in the mail. This April, I don't know if I'm supposed to celebrate or be depressed, but right. But here's the interesting thing: is on there. It says it becomes active April the 1st, April Fool's Day. I'm like, this is a joke, right? No.
A little bit high.
Or just pull it down. You just grab that thing, squeeze that. No, squeeze. There
okay.
You go.
There we go. My name is Missy Janzo, and I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams Platinum. I would love to help represent you in the buy or sell of a home. I am hardworking, trustworthy, and so give me a shout if you are looking to buy, sell, or lease.
Well, thank you so much for being here and being part of our family. Absolutely.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kipi Bleedy, K-I-P-I. I own Kipios Tech. We bring to small businesses the same IT solutions and services that big companies enjoy. We make at a very cost-effective price. My family and I, we moved from Oregon last April to Texas. I lived in Oregon for 22 years, moved my business here. We love it. We love the warmth. Not just the weather, but also by heart. So we're glad to be with you folks. We look forward to getting to know most of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Want to do the prizes? All right, before we bring you up, Sam, we're going to go ahead and do the door prizes and everything. You good with that? And then you have the rest of the day. Sam has a 2-hour, 4-hour presentation? For 5.5 hours. Okay, our good friend, where's Greg? Greg? Where's Greg? Where? Oh, hi, Greg. There's Greg. Greg Zivov, consistent, always here, has a table, always brings a great door prize. This one, unfortunately, is not up for giving away because I'll keep that one. No, sorry. But electric and gas savings, and he does a wonderful job, and he's been with us for a long time. This is a mag power bank, and I think everybody could use that. So let's see who our winner is going to be. Tao, do you want to read? Let me just reach in. Okay, here we go. Who is our winner? We love giving away stuff on Valentine's Day. It's like Christmas. And, man, Helen and Oscar, y'all win every week. I mean, every month. You're becoming my new Newell Cheatham. Is Newell here? Yes, I saw Newell. Yeah, he's here. 2 tickets to Katy Taste Fest on, coming up when? On March 23rd? March 2nd. Same day as our Heritage Festival, but you can do both. That's no problem. Yeah, we'll do both. Okay, the winner is Fulshear Area Chamber of Commerce. No. Catherine Valdez? Catherine Valdez? Hey. Oh, good. Look at the baby. That's our youngest. Oh, wow. I thought we had Ophelia. I love it. All right. Chocolates. We all love chocolates. Sam Gallback. Sam? Where's Sam? She always in the back. Okay. These are healthy, right? Because you're the health lady, too. These are good for you. All right. Ferraro, I can never say it. Ferrero Rocher. And the winner is Oscar Maldonado. How? No, you can win. See, no, you're off the hook. Okay. James Boyd, Gil, there he is right there. Recycle it? Man, okay, Gil, I'm going to put you back in because it's not like you get to pick the price. Body 20, my friends over there. Glenn, where's Glenn? Glenn Odell. Oh, that's good. A fitness guy's getting chocolate. I like to see that. I'll tell you what, if you haven't gone to Body 20, it's a shocking experience. And our guy, where's Mike? Hey, Mike, would you shut that door behind you, please, just because it's coming? Okay, Mike, he's got this rub it on. The pain is gone. He does it every week. He's here. And thank you for your service, Mike. We appreciate it in the Navy. Newell Cheatham. There. Where's Newell? Newell, here you go. Hey, I want to see Mike rub it on Newell. Newell's sitting there. He won't even come up and get it anymore. He expects us to bring it to him now. Okay. Hey, these are really good. Check this out. I've got $50, $75, and $100 from Window Genie, and this is they'll get you all cleaned up and everything. And first one is Raymond Carlois. Carlois, did I do it right? All right, $50 right there. And the $75, Raymond, congratulations. Goes to Marta. Where's Marta with the nurses at home? The nurse next door, Marta. There you are, Marta. So nurse next home. Here you are. And $100 coming up. The big winner is Joshua DeYoung with Serenity Floor Care. Joshua. Right here. There you are. Oh, there you are. Thank you. All right. Huh? Oh, Newell said, okay. Yeah. Golly, guys, y'all are so kind when you win. They're recycling the rub it on, paint is gone. So, Rachel Dunham with Keys Capital Global Group. You get your name mentioned. Here you go. You hope you enjoy that. All right, we got some good stuff coming up now. All right. No, that chocolate is mine from Ophelia. I'm sorry. She gave that to me. Yes, it is. Verifiable right there. Okay. This gentleman right here, I'd like for him to stand up, if you don't mind. Mr. Raul Herrera. Where's Raul? Raul, right, keep standing, sir. Raul is a Vietnam veteran. And yes. And he served on what were called swift boats in Vietnam. I guess they're kind of a form of a PT boat in World War II, correct? Sort of like. And they captured in Vietnam a boat that was called Skunk Alpha. And it was loaded with ammunition to kill our American boys there and women. And it's his story, a barrio sailor's journey in Vietnam. And it's a compelling story. It's a story that hasn't been told. And so he wrote a book in honor of some of his fallen heroes. The foreword is by John O'Neill. And he'll autograph this book for you if you win this. And I look to bring Mr. Herrera back on our meeting in September, because our meeting in September is going to be on 9/11. And I'm looking to hopefully bring back Will Chesney, the Navy SEAL that was on the raid on bin Laden, the K-9 operator. I'd like to invite Mr. Herrera, and I'm looking for a few other notables to come up here and let's have a patriotic day and celebrate our country and celebrate those who defend us every single day. So God bless you, sir, and he'll meet you in the lobby and sign this for you after the meeting. It's always the Don Show. I've heard that too many times. But thank you so much for your service, sir. We really appreciate it. And here you go. And the winner of that fine book. And if you don't win, you can get it on Amazon. Just search Skunk Alpha. Now, it should come up to the book, but if it gets to something else, I'd like to know. Skunk Alpha. Okay, here we go. How about this? Napo. Napo Gonda with Hot Works. Napo? Where's Napo? Is he here? Oh, okay. Fantastic. We'll get that signed, okay, Mr. Herrera? There you are, right there. And this right here, the wine is from Spa and Bella Piazza. It looks like a gift certificate and wine. What is it? $129 includes the tip and everything, right, Carla, or something like that? No. Anyway, it is a facial, everything they do there. It's a fantastic spa, and I recommend them highly. And and they serve you the champagne and everything. Sam Galliabe. Sam. Isn't it interesting that Sam has basically retired from massage therapy because her hands, she told me the other day, she's having to go into the travel industry. But Sam, congratulations. I hope you enjoy that. I think it's fine. You've been doing this sort of thing all your life, so now you get to get treated. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay, just set it right there. This is the ultimate Valentine's gift basket from our friends at Adam and Eve. Where's Kate? Where's Kate? Kaylin, where's she? There she is. Stand up. Let everybody see her. There's the owner right there. And it's a wonderful store. I went in there, thought they just sold books, but Adam and Eve, I thought it was all books on Genesis. Anyway. But Rob, I really hope you win this. Because it'll flip your thinking, I promise you, brother. Our winner is Kurt Weimer with Genie, with Window Genie. Kurt, you're not going to recycle this, I promise you, sir. I tell you what, we're all adults. I love you, Caitlin. We love Caitlin, and she's back in the fold with our chamber. God bless you. I know you've been out for a bit, but thank you for so much. Thank you all for your generosity of bringing gifts. We don't ask you to do it. You just do it, and that's awesome. And that's part of giving, right? And giving back and helping everybody have smiles on their faces, and that's what it's about. Okay, let's get to this. We got to do it. We may run a little tad long, so I want to introduce Sam. Sam's going to come around here. I want you to welcome her with open arms. Sam is going to talk about profit. This is important to your business. Did you know you're in business to make profit? How many know you're in business to make profit? If you did not raise your hand, I need you to stand up and we need to look at you. Some people didn't raise their hand. Oh, anyway. Stand up again. Let's see. So I'm going to turn it over to Sam, and I hope you really listen up, get something out of this, okay? Sam, good luck. It's a rough crowd. There you go.
Oh, they're good. They're good. Okay. So I'm going to put my phone up here so I have my notes in case I forget anything, which is unlikely. But the first thing I want to do is not lean on that. Hold on. Falling over sounds like a bad idea. Okay, so I'm Sam Varner, and I'm a profit coach. And what that means is I help business owners actually figure out how to make the money that they want to make. So you're all sitting there and thinking, that sounds great. I could use that. How many of you have set your goal for 2024? Okay. How many of you have a really concrete plan as to how you're going to hit that goal? Okay. Those of you that don't have a plan yet, we're in February, we probably want to make a plan, right? We want to start thinking about this. So we're going to talk about two main things today that you need to really, really think about and kind of flip your thinking. I love that. I love that statement. I love that concept. We need to start thinking about our businesses differently. So when you saw the ad for me coming up here today, it was your business is not a hobby. Your business is a jobby. Right? We're meant to make money in our businesses. We're meant to bring home money to our households. And if we're not making enough money, it can be really frustrating. It can be really overwhelming. It can be really just disheartening, right? Have you guys felt that ever? Yes. I'm like, come on, I know more than one of you has, for sure. I've talked to some of you in this room. I know you have. Okay, so I want to give you just a little bit of background about myself. I'm a profit coach, right? And that's not something you hear about all the time. But essentially, my background is in marketing and public relations and finance, but first and foremost in sales. I have always been in sales. And I want to encourage you to lean into the fact that you are all number one in sales, first and foremost in your business. And there are so many business owners that I hear from all the time that say, I don't want to be in sales. I don't want to sell things. It's icky. I'm not comfortable. I don't love doing that. Does anybody in this room feel that way? That they don't really want to have to sell, or that selling feels hard, right? That is your only job. All the rest of the things that you're currently doing are unnecessary if you get better at sales. If you get better about talking about your business, if you get better about identifying your client, if you get better about figuring out how exactly you can provide the service people are looking for, the actual service people are looking for. And most of the time, it's just figuring out how to talk about it. It's not that your service isn't good, right? You have a service that everybody needs, but you're not sharing it. You're not sharing it effectively, you're not sharing it in the right places, and you're definitely not talking about it frequently enough. Every single one of us in this room could 10x the effort we put into talking to people about what we do, and that would be enough. That would hit those goals. You would probably surpass your goals for 2024 if you did that for the rest of the year without hesitation, okay? So when you think about that as your role, how many of you need to rethink what you're doing day to day? How many of you need to rethink what you're doing when you came into this space today? Did you gravitate to the people that you already knew? Did you gravitate to the kind of casual conversations about, I don't know, the weather, the coffee, the kids, the football? Did you talk about business? Did you feel comfortable bringing it up to that random person you just met if they didn't ask you first? Hey, what do you do? Right? We need to get really, really good at that. So when we think about doing that, it is just a conversation. Since we're on Valentine's Day, we're going to talk about how it's kind of like dating. For some of us, it's been a really long time since we were dating, right? Some of us are actively dating, so you're actually probably at an advantage. But it is about knowing how to go out there and be really comfortable saying what you do, saying how you help, identifying those clients that you are faced with every day, recognizing buying signals from people. And it happens constantly. Somebody will make kind of a comment about what you're saying. They will offer some interest and you just leave it, or you don't pick up on it. Or they hand you a business card today and they say, hey, I'd love to chat with you. And you go home and that business card sits on your desk. And it sits on your desk. And eventually you're like, this desk is very messy and it's annoying me. And you pitch them all out. And we all do this. Maybe not Helen Maldonado. But the rest of us all do this. There are opportunities right now sitting in your phone, sitting in your email that you're not actively going after. So I want you to think today, I am the salesperson for my business, okay? First and foremost. The second thing is now I want to talk to you about paying yourself. We're going to talk a little bit about self-love. Not quite as much as that basket, but self-love in and of itself. We are going to talk about paying yourself as a business owner. And the fact that, actually I want a show of hands. How many of you are paying yourself anything? Okay. How many of you are paying yourself a salary that makes you happy to go to work? Okay. So if we increase the sales, right, and we build our business and we 10x, and all we're going to do is learn how to talk about it really effectively, then we get to pay ourselves. But I'm actually going to suggest to you, you need to pay yourself right now, today. The next person who pays you, a portion of that goes to paying yourself. We cannot keep operating these businesses as if they're just an expensive hobby. We can't just continue to work and work and work, right? We're doing for clients, we're doing for staff, we're paying for our staff to get paid, and we don't take any money. Did we start our business because we thought it would be fun to work way more hours than we did at the corporate job and make way less money? Was that the intention? No, none of us wanted that, right? So you need to start paying yourself. You need to carve out from the way you look at finances in a way that is different than what you're currently doing. You are taking your revenue number, you're subtracting your expenses, and then whatever's left, we're calling that profit in the most basic of financial terms, okay? But it's like at home with the budget. Is there anything left at the end? No. Pay for kids' soccer, buy new tires, blah, 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 blah. There's nothing left. Right now, your business is doing the same thing. You're trying to pay yourself out of those crumbs that are left at the end of the month, and there's nothing there. So instead, I want you to say revenue minus salary for person who's doing all the work equals how much I can spend on expenses. It's a quick flip of that equation, but right now you could start doing that. You can start taking 5% or 10%, or let me push you into a 20 or 25%, depending on your business. You can start doing that right now. It takes you having to recalculate what it costs to run your business and how much money you have to do it. You have a budget. After you pay yourself, what you have left is what you run the business on. That's it. And if you just make that switch, paychecks will be possible for yourself, and you will be feeling a heck of a lot better about that business, right, overall. So when I say that, does anybody think like, oh, yeah, that's really easy? Or is anybody out there thinking, not my business, not possible? Anybody? You guys are sleeping this morning. Come on. Don't make me call on you. I know faces out there. Don't make me do it. Sounds easy. Okay, perfect. Will you do it? Probably. Okay, what's going to get in the way? Because what's going to get in the way for you is going to get in the way for everybody else. So what's going to make it hard?
Letting go of something that you think you need. So if we're flipping the script, it's
Yeah.
let's say it's a service that I need for it's a B2B service that I need to operate my agency.
Mm-hmm.
So it's it's almost like when you collect junk in your house.
Yep.
I might need that random sweater from some college I never went to.
Right.
So in this context, I might need this in the fall. What if I get a client who specializes in XYZ? Well, I might need this service because it might happen to have something that I can supply.
Right. Could we buy that service at the time we actually need it as opposed to paying a subscription or paying a monthly fee for it when we don't need it on the theory it might sometime be necessary? Yeah. And all of us like that, I'm 100% certain that people in this audience right now are like, ooh, personally, I could do that too, right? How many of us are paying for things that we don't need, right? But we always have these things available to us. We have that kind of urgency that what if I don't have it when I need it, but I don't need it right now, so get rid of it, right? Be willing to cut those expenses, be willing to kind of take evaluation of what you're paying, and really, is it necessary? Is it a need or is it a want, right? If you look at your business money the way that you look at your personal money, we're a little bit more familiar with using those terminologies and making cuts like that, right? Okay, so that's gonna get in the way. Is anything else gonna get in the way for anybody? Because I don't want you to walk out of this room and think like, yeah, that didn't work, I can't do that. Yeah. Ooh, mindset and feeling like you're worthy. Okay, you are worthy. First and foremost, because your worth is not tied up in whether people say yes or no to you. Your worth, if you're an employee, if you consider yourself an employee of your corporation, right? You of course are worth being paid for your work. We've all established. We get jobs and we get paid for that work. So this is no different, right? And can you imagine if you had just volunteer staff? Are they reliable? Are they excited? Are they driven to help the business grow? Some days, maybe on a Monday, but on a Thursday, after you've had 4 very hard clients and very long days, if you're not seeing any sort of return, that feels terrible, right? You are worth paying yourself. You are worth paying yourself so that you can continue to offer the service to the people that need your service. Because the reality is, if you run your business like a hobby, it will not be a business for very long. Or you'll be using all of your personal money to finance it. And that makes things hard at home, and it can make things just be, I need to go get a job, right? If you're having the thought, I need to just go get a job because this isn't working, that's part of it. You are worth a paycheck. You work really hard for that paycheck. Everybody in this room is wildly committed to their business because they are here, right? We're not at home in our pajama pants, kind of sort of working. I mean, sometimes we are, or we should be sometimes doing that, right? But we're all committed to growing these businesses. So then the thing is, are you taking the action that you need to take to grow the business? And paying yourself, that's number one. Right? Is there any other hurdles that you guys can think of that I can help you flip your thinking a little bit before you head out? Anything else going to get in your way? Fear of rejection? Objections or rejection, I guess. Kind of both, right? When you say that, give me an example. Like, can you tell me where does that show up the most for you? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's talk about both parts of that. First and foremost, it's okay if your client base right now is too broad. It's okay if you don't have niche down exactly where you want to go, right? You can still be very successful in the minute. That is fine. You can talk to people and they're going to resonate or they're not, and that's going to be fine. So don't let that be a hindrance to doing the talking to people. So that's first and foremost. But then secondly, okay, I want to think back to the video. I want to think back about service. I want you to think about how it is a disservice to not share your business with people. You're actually keeping something, you know something, you have skills, you have knowledge, you have understanding that other people don't have and they need because they're trying to solve a certain problem. And it's really selfish if you keep it to yourself, right? So instead of saying people have to come to me, they have to bring to me their desire and their need, and they have to know I'm the person that can fix it. Like, hey, you have this thing, I really want this thing, but you're hiding it. You're not sharing it. You're not putting it out there in the world. Flip it. How am I bringing to the world the thing that people are actually looking for? How can I lean into that and make it about them and listening to them and figuring out that you are the solution and not about you, not about the sale? As soon as you take that pressure off yourself of like, I need to meet a lot of people and I need to make them clients immediately, because that does feel kind of gross, right? It feels hard. But if you go into it like, I wonder if I can help Tim. I wonder if I can just, maybe I can be of service. Maybe I know somebody that he needs to know. Maybe my business is the exact fit. Maybe I have a doctor referral for his child that he needs. It doesn't matter, right? But if you open that conversation and do it from a place of, what do I have to give to you? It comes full circle. It might not be him, but then he goes out in the world and he's an ambassador for you because now he knows what you do. And he talks about it when you're not in the room. And that's the biggest thing, right? So be brave, right? Sit out in the parking lot before you come in here, play loud music that gets you all pumped up, and dance a little in your car and be like, I am gonna go in there and I am going to make this happen today, and I have to talk to 4 people. And I only have to talk to 4 people because then I can go get a coffee and calm down, right? But give yourself that challenge to do it each and every time you come into a room with an intention. It'll be easier. And it just takes practice, right? All of us were the first time in a room like this at one point. All of us felt so nervous to go up to people in a group and start randomly talking about a business. Everybody in this room feels that and understands it deeply. So just know that. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So are you saying, trust is definitely important. Do you feel nervous about being able to portray that to people, or is it just trying to build trust with people? Well, in the beginning of my business, yes. Yeah. I used to sit in my car and I used to go over everything over and over again. Yeah. I've been a realtor for 28 years, and so now I feel like I get a lot of business because they trust me. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Being confident in yourself to do the best job you can for that person, really, it shows. Yeah. So whether you have to practice for, umpteen hours whenever you go to an appointment, then that's what you need to do to be successful. Yeah. Absolutely. You just need to feel confident, right? And that it's a feeling, which means it's a choice, right? So you can feel nervous, you can feel confident, you can feel scared, you can feel excited. We can label those things slightly differently and then be able to react accordingly, right? So it is that piece of it. I say to clients all the time, one of the things you can do is talk to yourself in the bathroom mirror. And yeah, this feels a little weird. It's totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, when you're washing your hands, you're in there, just say what you do to the mirror. That person in the mirror is nice, it's you. Be nice to yourself, right? But if you do that every single time, it becomes just rote, right? So we can do that. So I think if you walk away with 2 things today, it is you need to pay yourself, okay? You need to make that happen, and if you don't know or can't figure out how that might happen in your business, then you need to get help. You need to ask for help because that is absolutely a necessity. And the second thing is go out there and have more conversations. Put more stuff out in the world that says what you are, who you are, and how you help people, and then just keep going. And that's it. That's as easy and as simple as it is. That's it. I'll keep talking while you come up. Okay. So for any of you, there's a QR code up there that's been kind of scrolling around, but it gets you to me. So it gets you to, if you want to have a conversation about coaching, if you want to have a conversation about my podcast, if you want to have any sort of conversation about networking, you just want to know more about what we do, then please feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to sit down on a one-to-one. Helen is always getting us to do one-to-ones, so yeah.
Or you could contact the chamber and we'll be happy to get you in touch. You have something? One last thing? Pick that up at the end of the
Thank you, Kurt. I appreciate that. It is, sometimes you just need somebody that has the map, right? And somebody that can be the guide through where you're currently stumbling around in the fog. So I'm happy to be that. Thank you. My podcast is currently called She Needs Grit, and it's on She Needs Grit. Yep, and it's on all the players, and it's about to become She Needs Profit. So, a little facelift time. Yeah.
Well, good. Thanks. Give it up for Sam right here, and thank you so much. Stay right here and see if it's right, because I'll echo some things that Sam really said. That a friend of mine, Tim, and I've told some of you this, is that when we go out networking and do our things, and we have a lot of networking groups in our area, but there's always the first initiative thing is I'm going to bring a stack of cards about this thick, and I'm going to go around and just start passing them out. And my friend called that the gunslinger. You know, he's just going around, here you go, hope one of them sticks, and then you call me. And then, but he said, if you take 2 with you, keep some in the back, but just 2, and then focus on 2 people you're going to talk to today at another event, and really get to know that person. He increased his business 3,000,000% because at a chamber up in Dallas that he was a member of, he went to every single event and got to know all 600 people in that chamber in a meaningful way. So when they exchanged a business card after a 10-minute conversation, it actually meant something to them. By the way, he didn't win. But what that turns into is those people become your salesperson, and you don't have to pay them. Because in your own circle, wherever you are, if I'm hanging around Jason, or Jason knows what I do, or I know what Jason does, and I'm talking to somebody just in my world, and they said, you know, I'm looking for a venue or something like that. I said, you know what? I got a guy, he's a good friend of mine. You can just call Jason, give him my name. And guess what? I just helped sell his property for him, or his venue. I became his salesperson. Maybe I should ask commission. No, but that's how it works. That's what is beautiful about our chamber. Is it's all a big family helping each other. I mean, it really is unique. Sam, again, thank you so much, my dear. I really appreciate you, and we're done. Except I just want to point out a couple of things coming up. We do have our Texas Heritage. If you want to showcase your business, you're more than welcome to get with Tal and us at the office. We have some space at the new library. And then we have St. Patrick's Day coming up, and then we have a lot of things. The 4th of July is coming, and we're coming back with our casino night at the Hemi Hideout. It's going to be phenomenal. It's called Viva La Chamber, and I have found Elvis Presley. He is going to be in the building. Thank you very much. And we have Willie Whalen and Johnny Cash reviving themselves also at our 4th of July event. It's going to be fantastic. We are partnering with Christ Clinic. Jay Danella is part of our partners on those events. So get plugged in, get out, let people know that you exist. You got to get out there and be seen. And also, you've probably seen it rolling around up here, but a new mindset that we're going to try to do is if you look at Fulshear, Texas, the word heart is right in the middle. My brother discovered this. He was looking at it one day, and he said, wow, if you spell Fulshear, Texas, H-E-A-R-T is right in the middle. And so we're just going to start saying, this is our chamber and our Fulshear and this whole area, this whole region. This is where the heart is. I have a heart for you. You have a heart for us. We have a heart for each other. We have a heart for business. We have a heart for God. We have a heart for community. We have a heart for helping each other be successful. And we even have a heart for Rob Cross. And flip your thinking, and thank you for that. Johnny the Bagger, look it up. You'll see it come up here. God bless every one of you. We'll see you soon. If there's anything we do for you, let us know. Call Tal. Have a nice evening, dude. Yeah. Thank you.